Welcome to Community Conversations. I'm Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner. Thank you for joining us today. With me is Shelly Toms, the Director of Family Partnership, which is Frederick County's Family Support Center. Welcome, Shelly.
Thank you.
So I'm very excited to have you here. This year marks the 25th anniversary of Family Partnership in Frederick County. But I think it's important to share with our viewers, what Family Partnership does, who it serves, and what you really try to accomplish with the services you provide.
Sure. Family Partnership, as you mentioned, is a family support center here in Frederick County. We're located out on Gas House Pike. We serve families that are expecting or have children under the age of 4 in our daytime program. We also serve youth and young adults during the day. And then we also have an evening group on Tuesday nights from 5:30 to 8 where we serve custodial or non-custodial parents that have children up to the age of 12. Our goal really is to help families and young adults become self-sufficient and stable so they can then provide for themselves and for their families.
Okay, so what are some of the services you provide?
We provide education. We help participants get ready to take the GED test. We also have families that come to learn English as a second language, as well as we partner with FCC to provide those classes, and then we also have a partnership with Frederick Public Schools to provide online high school credits for young people that may be pregnant or already have a child and they're not able to continue on in school, so they'll come and participate at Family Partnership to get their high school diploma that way. We also do employment services, we do parent education, we do health and life skill education, leadership activities. We also do developmental child care, so the child is coming with their parent while the parent is working on their goals. The children are in child development, working on activities and educational things to also get ready for school.
Okay. So are most of your clients young adults or teenagers who haven't finished high school and really need that support to learn how to be a good parent, to finish their education, and to acquire job skills? Is that the majority of your clients?
Yes, that is a lot, as well as the youth or young adults that we serve that are not parents. We have a special grant that allows us to serve that population as well. So we have quite a mixture.
Okay. I know you occasionally have someone who is older who needs some support to go back into the workforce or really learn how to make sure their children can be successful and be well prepared for school. So I know that there's a real record of success here in working with these families, both in terms of helping people find jobs, finishing their education, and making sure that parenting skills are in place. So can you give us some of the statistics just in general terms?
Sure. Over the last 25 years, we've served over 5,000 families and children. With the children, we've helped to get them ready for school, so we've helped to make sure that their immunizations are on track. We do screenings with the children to make sure that they're developing on track, and if they're not, we get them hooked up early with infants and toddlers or child find, so when they do go to school, they are successful. We've also helped over 1,000 people find employment over the last 25 years, as well as over 200 people earn their high school diploma.
Okay. So you work with a lot of other agencies, such as Workforce Services, to help connect people to employment. Now, if someone graduates from the program and they've been working and 10 years later they find themselves without a job and they need some support, can they come back?
They can certainly always call us. We do have a lot of participants that will stay in touch with their case manager and keep them up to date on what's going on and any successes that they have. But then also if they lose their employment or they're up for a possible promotion, they will call us and ask us to either help them update their job application or resume or to give them any kinds of job leads that we may have.
Okay. Can you give us a few examples of some success stories that you have?
Sure. At our 25th anniversary celebration we had back at the beginning of June, we had one of our past participants that had attended our program back in the early 2000s. Her name was Demetria Pulliam, and she attended the program with her young son, and she was coming to get her high school diploma, and she was a young parent, so she really wanted to learn more about parenting. So she participated in our program for several years and earned her high school diploma, got a job and things like that. So she is now currently working at Wells Fargo and has reconnected with Family Partnership just in the sense that she wants to give back because she pays a lot of credit to her success with the support that she received while she was at the program.
I know over the years I've heard a lot of success stories, and I really think the work you do is very important because you really do help people lift their whole family, out of what potentially could be a situation of poverty and struggle for many years. So not only do you help the parent become successful, you make sure the next generation follows on. And I really think it's a very, very meaningful role that you serve in our community. And I don't think a lot of people are aware of it. Can you tell us how people can connect to Family Partnership if they know somebody who they think would benefit from the programs you offer?
Sure. They can just contact us. Our phone number is 301-600-2206. And we do a quick little referral form just to get some basic information about what they would be interested in participating in at the program. And then they will get connected with a case manager that will then contact them and schedule them for their first day visit and orientation and things like that. It is a free program. There's not a lot of eligibility. If somebody's expecting or they have a child under the age of 4, that's all they really need to be eligible for a daytime program. If they're not a parent, but they're between the ages of 16 to 24, then they may be eligible for our youth program as well. So we'll bring them in, gather information, and get them started. And then for our evening program, as long as they have a child under the age of 12 and they're interested in getting some support with parenting, then they can attend that program as well. And it's all just contacting the center and completing a referral sheet.
Does the school system connect a lot of people to your program?
They do. We get a lot of referrals through Frederick County Public Schools. We have a great partnership with the PPWs and the guidance counselors, as well as Frederick County Department of Social Services, Juvenile Services, the Health Department, the Judy Centers, and then we have lots of other kinds of partners as well that we work with, like the Frederick County Public School or Frederick County Public Libraries. They come and provide their bookmobile on site a couple times each month. As I mentioned, our partnership with Frederick Community College, we have 3 staff that are actually through Frederick County or through the community college, and they are housed at Family Partnership on a daily basis to provide the adult education services.
Okay. So how many people do you serve at any given time? I'm sure it ranges.
It does. On a daily basis, we usually have between 20 and 25 participants, and then their children are there as well. So we may have another 20 children on site on any given day. We also provide transportation. That was one thing I forgot to mention. So if somebody's not able, they don't have transportation to get to our center, we will go pick them up. We have 7 vans that we use, and we go within a 10-mile radius of the center to pick people up and help them get into the program.
Okay. That's very useful, particularly for your younger teenagers who may not be driving or have access to transportation.
Definitely, yes.
So what's next? I mean, you have 25 years of proven success and helping over 5,000 families in Frederick County to achieve their goals and find employment and education. So what can we expect next from Family Partnership?
Well, hopefully we'll be around for another 25 years, continuing to help the families. We're always looking for other grant opportunities to just help to build on the programs that we already provide. Just for example, we've been receiving a grant through the Community Foundation for the last couple years to just enhance our early literacy services that we provide to the young children and to their parents. So we look for different kind of grant opportunities to enhance what we're already doing, and they build very nicely on one another.
Okay. Well, thank you for all you do. I know you provide a very important service in Frederick County. Not everybody in our community is aware of it, so I appreciate you coming on the program today to tell people a little bit more about it. We'll certainly put information on the screen so people can connect. And so if they know somebody who needs some assistance to finish high school, to finish their GED, needs some parenting support, Family Partnership is the place to go to make sure all our families are successful in Frederick County. So I really appreciate what you and your staff do, and we thank you for your commitment to Frederick County. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you learned a little bit about Family Partnership. It's an outstanding program that has experienced great success. It's a real model in the state of Maryland. If you need some support services or know someone who does, feel free to contact us. Thank you.